Hello, my name is McKenna. I'm a small business owner here in the Pacific Northwest, and I own and run the small business Palm Creative out of this pink little studio. And I like to take you guys along with me for weekly studio vlogs, market vlogs, and additional small business content. So welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Let's get into another week in the studio. Okay, this is like a live reaction. I just got an email. I'm like crying. Oh my gosh, you guys, happy Monday. We are in the studio and we're back from a long weekend in Spokane. I had 2 markets, and I will say I don't know if I can do this amount that I'm doing right now next year. I love the markets I'm going to. I love the Spokane small business community, but today I feel exhausted. I'm super sore, I'm pretty wiped out, and I'm just like over socialized. And I think that's something we don't really talk about a lot in the market community, is just like the amount of draining like social battery that happens. Obviously I love all my interactions at markets, but when you have multiple day markets where you're there, you know, 8-10 hours, or even just like a 5-hour, it can get to be a lot. My social battery is dead today, and I know I need to post on like social media, and I feel like that's also why social media has been harder for me lately. It's just the constant interaction and communication that just like sometimes you just want to be like quiet and just like sit and have a minute. And so I definitely need to give myself that time today, because I'm feeling the drain and the burnout, especially because this week is U District Street Fair. I'm so nervous for this, you guys. Things have not gone according to plan with launches, which is probably very obvious if you've just been watching, you know, the past few studio vlogs. But if you're new here, I was trying to do a lot of launches back to back to back on top of markets. I don't know why I thought I could do that. Sometimes I just get like in my head that I can do anything, and that's like cute and all, but sometimes it's not realistic. So that's where I'm at. Especially when so much of my shop is handmade, and I am thinking, seriously thinking about not exporting, but basically outsourcing, not exporting, oh lord, outsourcing my stickers, because that process now, because of all the designs, the amount of inventory I usually have to bring to markets and wholesale and everything, it is getting a little unmanageable. I'm trying really hard to keep it in-house as long as I can. But I have been making stickers in-house for 5 years, and I have a lot of, you know, fellow sticker makers out there that are like, what are you doing? You should have outsourced this forever ago. And I know I should have. I just have a tendency to not want to. So I'm definitely feeling that today. I have a lot of stuff to figure out for markets as well as launches. We just have a lot of stuff coming up. So obviously U District is this weekend. That's also going to be a separate vlog at this point, because it's a pretty big event, and I would like to do more filming for that than probably would fit into a vlog. And we did last week's studio vlog as a market vlog as well. So we gotta switch it up, you know? So we gotta switch it up. And I definitely am feeling a little overwhelmed with my current content plans with YouTube. Obviously it takes a lot of time to get a vlog edited and out, especially when they're over an hour. And so I was a little behind. I'm trying to catch up. So today I've posted the week before studio vlog, and then we have a market vlog to edit, and then another studio vlog, and then I somehow need to fit in a market how-to video. So yeah, I'm feeling a little stressed, but it's fine. We're gonna get through it. Today, I have a ton of packages that showed up over the weekend, like a ton, and they're taking over. My whole living room is just market boxes and shipping boxes. So I think what we need to do first is go through all the packages and inventory. I know one's a book box, I think the rest is apparel, and so what I'm gonna do is we'll unbox the book box in here, double check inventory on that. I know there's another box coming, and then going out to living room, we're going to process all of those blanks. I'm a little nervous because I've been having some really bad allergies to like apparel dust as well as just outside. The garden expo, I was like dying. My eyes were just gushing water and I was itchy and I was like, wow, I'm allergic to something here. And apparel dust is a huge one. I did take an allergy med today, so hopefully we'll be okay. And then as far as the rest of the day, I have a lot of back-end stuff and design work to do, as well as inventory. So I'm just trying to figure out what the best way to go about it. Eli was super sweet and he took one of my wholesale orders down to Puyallup, Tacoma area, and is doing that right now. So that has been checked off. We have two online orders that I have to get done as well this week that came in over the weekend or like on Friday. So we have kind of like some orders coming through. I definitely am starting to be like, I need to focus on social media. It's just, I know I need to sit down and like give it time to like make content as well as like find trends and do all of those things. It's a lot of work and I know I need to do it. So I need to prioritize that this week, and there's a ton of content I've shot that I just haven't even posted, and that's not good. So there's a long list to do. I'm trying to push through that, and hopefully we will just keep on keeping on. So I'm gonna grab the book box. We're gonna unbox that together, and then I'm going to set up my station for dealing with apparel, and you'll get to see my very messy living room because it's embarrassing. But unfortunately, that is the life of running a business out of your apartment. So anyway, let's get into this Monday. Oh my gosh, another week. Let's go.
Ooh, already there's a problem.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the reality of my living room right now. It is a bummer. So here we go. These are all market bins. Here's all the stuff I gotta deal with. So, well, those are two things of mugs that are already done, and then we have 45 pounds of wax there. And then over here, apparel. So that bag, that, and then hopefully I'll be brave and get into my paper cutter, which I haven't even unboxed because I've been so busy. So yeah, we have quite a bit of apparel to go through. A little stressed. Hopefully it's okay. I'm gonna set myself up for folding, going through them, and then also inventorying them. I think I need to technically inventory for my blanks. I need to double check if I had already done that, because I did do a restock for this last weekend, and so I just need to make sure that I had already updated, which I think I did. Hopefully. Okay, let me get my computer, double check, and then we'll jump into the chaos that is going through apparel blanks. But hopefully this means I hopefully have enough for this weekend. We also sold a lot of evergreens that I wasn't anticipating of the Bambook t-shirt, so I don't know if I need to put an emergency order in for more blanks, but hopefully not. I also have some back stock, so we actually might be okay. We'll just be pressing a lot of apparel this week. Oh boy. So I'm not gonna lie, it's been really rough getting stuff done today. I feel like I've had a headache today and like my brain feels like mush. So everything I've been trying to do, I just gotta keep staring off into space. So cute, so fun. So what I'm gonna do is, it's 5 o'clock. I'm like really hungry, so I'm gonna make an early dinner. I was about to say lunch. Early dinner, take a bit of no doing anything, like just chill, and then try to get back into it. My brain just feels so mushy. I don't know. I think it's just a mixture of a lot of things. Lots going on and it's been rough. So that being said, I am going to do that, and then probably I'm not gonna film anymore today. I feel like it's just not gonna happen. I was working on some design stuff and I just am not loving it still. So I think I need to take a minute away, then jump into stuff. I also am like, well, maybe if I just try to get some stuff done, but then get up really early and just push through the day and, you know, do everything I can. I also still might do cups, because that's kind of just like I'm sitting on the couch. I can watch Buffy, I can chill, and, you know, make cups and kind of restock some of the stuff I can do that way. I just am like not in the mood to do a lot of these tasks, and that sucks because obviously I'm the only employee here. I gotta do these things. But I did get through all of the blanks that arrived. I do need to double check if there's any more coming, because I feel like I'm missing a couple things, but I think it was in a couple shipments. So I'm gonna double check that. And then yeah, I'm gonna probably tomorrow jump into restocking with stuff. I need to order transfers still. It's just endless. Endless, I say. But all of a sudden the sun is out and it's really pretty, so that's nice. But I'm gonna make dinner and then chill, then hopefully get some more stuff done. Fingers crossed. Hello friends, happy Tuesday. So I'm kind of having a slower day today, if I'm being honest. I am working on some emails, a lot of back end stuff that's like not exciting to film because it's just me sitting on my computer like da, 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 da. But we did get some more books in, so I'm going to unbox those and double check that they're all here. And then potentially I might pack some orders. We had another couple orders come in yesterday, which is exciting because they were just online orders and not wholesale, and so that's always fun. I'm still having a little bit of a hard time pushing through some burnout, but I'm feeling honestly a lot better after kind of taking it slower yesterday and getting through it. I am gonna have to get into it and start making stuff though for this weekend, obviously. So I'm trying to decide if I want to start with stickers and like work in the office, or if I want to sit on the couch for a bit and do cups. I do need to do some apparel as well, but I haven't finished my transfers for the inner part of my apparel. Usually I just put a logo, and I've been having the same logo on the inside of all my apparel for, you know, a long time. It was my old logo, but unfortunately we ran out, so I do need to work on new ones and get that ordered. Loud neighbors, hold on. Okay, so barky dog was happening. Let's open up both of these boxes of books. I'm excited to make sure everything is here and looking good. Okay. So I got a ton of avatars, which all these look insanely in good condition. So this is great news. And then we got Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Perks of Being a Wallflower. Sold. Alice in Wonderland. Me, Earl and the Dying Girl. Wizard of Oz, Girl in Pieces. So far these all look like they're in such good condition. This is great news. I also just love this cover because it's like holographic. Like, what a cute copy. Okay, so this one Bridge to Terabithia, Winnie the Pooh, My Sister's Keeper, looking for Alaska, the color purple. Oh my gosh, I forgot I bought like a ton of books this time because I hadn't done a big reorder in a while. Ooh. So I'm hoping this gets me through quite a few events. Lately we haven't been doing as well with these, but I think it's just the events I've been at. So I'm hoping this weekend is a really good one. 'Tis my hope. Oh, I'm so excited we have more books. I've been making stickers all day. I definitely think this is an outsourcing sitch at this point, but we're almost done. So I'm gonna keep making the last few. Yeah, I'm like basically, I have one more sheet after this. And then I do have to make free stickers that I give out at markets because I'm getting low. And yeah, this weekend hopefully is gonna be a really busy market. So my plan for the rest of the day, I'm also kind of working on top secret project that I kind of hinted at last week. It's really hard not to talk about it with you guys because I feel like I talk about everything, but since this is kind of a big deal and it's very, very TBD. I know we're going to talk about it when it becomes a real thing. So I'm trying to work on that as well as some design stuff and market prep. So after stickers though, I'm going to make my free ones, and then as I'm doing free ones, I'm going to go through and restock bookmarks. Last week I did a huge restock of laminating and cutting them and everything. And then I just left them without tassels because I think it's just easier for when I need to do my restocks for markets. So what I think I'm going to do is get all the bookmarks out. We'll restock. I'll be updating inventory as I go. And then I kind of want to get the whole... So when I'm doing markets, I have like certain bins that I call certain names. So obviously there's just apparel bins, and then there's decor bin, and then there's little bin. So little bin is our smaller bin, but it also carries basically everything I need to check out a customer. It has our bags, our tissue paper, business cards, free stickers, tape, scissors, like everything I could need, as well as our like signage. Trying what else, and then yeah, my like signage to put up onto everything for pricing. I have all my price stickers. Basically everything I need to do to run a shop is in that bin. And then decor bin is a mixture of the infrastructure, so all of my sticker holders, my bookmarks, as well as the actual items that those go on. So car coasters, we have straws, stickers, prints, everything that's in that box is yeah, like basically a ton of merchandise as well as the fixtures that go up. So I have a goal, though it is 4 o'clock, to get that bin completely checked off the list. So then hopefully tomorrow we're just working on apparel, and I'm hoping to also work on apparel for next weekend, which is Tacoma Book Fair. I am a little bit nervous about it. I know it's like a brand new event, so we'll see. I also have a lot of personal things going on next week, so I'm feeling a little stressed out about the amount of things I need to accomplish, and I know I just need to push past it, and it will get through it. But I am excited because after Tacoma I have a weekend off, and I definitely need it. The burnout is real, as well as planning for this other really big thing I'm trying to figure out, as well as my life. It is a big cluster right now, and we're just hoping for the best in any capacity. So yeah, that's kind of my goal today, is just to get that whole bin checked off, which is a big deal. I know I need to, a customer email. Oh, this is a good email. Oh, maybe. Cute. Never mind. I got distracted. I was hoping I might be opening, this is kind of like separate it's a big TBD. It depends on a lot of other things happening, and it depends on what's going on with my secret project. But an idea I have had is to open up custom orders, so then maybe I can do fewer markets, and that can be another stream of income. I don't think I could do this amount of markets though and custom orders. So I've had a lot of, it's usually at markets I get questions of like, oh, like, do you do customs? Like, I want to order this for my company. And so I had to ask about it over the weekend about doing custom car coasters, and I was like, I mean, I have everything to do that for them, so we'll see. People have asked about cups. The only thing is, I think I need to make it a certain minimum for it to be worth my time, as well as if it's commission versus just fulfilling a design that's already made. Because a lot of times we get a lot of questions about like me designing it, which is something I have considered too. However, I don't have the time to do a full business like that, so I'm tempted to maybe see if there's somebody that would like to partner with me on that, and then I just do, you know, the like printing and everything. I have a couple graphic design friends, so maybe I'll ask them if they're interested at all in that kind of thing. I just don't know with some of these people's budgets if that's something they understand how much it costs, because obviously custom designs are going to cost more. I've only done a custom once, and it was for a very, very sweet past customer that I've worked with, and I wanted to help her out, and we made some really cute tote bags, so that was really fun. I think if people come with me with this very distinct vision of what they want, as well as, you know, just if you're ever trying to get something custom done or like a commission, just be so clear, because it's the back and forth that I just don't have a ton of time. And oftentimes people are like, I have an idea, but then they don't really have an idea. But anyway, I've had an idea of opening up customs, because technically, yes, I can do stickers, we can do car coasters, we could technically do mugs and cups and keychains, everything that I basically do. I know how to do it, and I know a lot of people don't have the amount of stuff that I do to make it happen. So I've thought about it. I just don't know how that would look and how to set it up to make it easy for people to order, and how much I could take on at a time. So that's just been an idea I've been floating, but yeah, anyway. Oh my gosh. But yeah, lots of ideas for additional income. I also, of course, know I need to post on social media a lot more. Obviously YouTube, we're posting a lot, and there's a lot of content. I'm still trying to figure out how you grow a YouTube account. I feel like we've had a very steady, like the first few months was a very big influx of subscribers, and then since then it has been pretty steady each week, but it's pretty low. So there's a lot of things I need to research. There's just not a lot of time when I'm doing markets, so I'm trying to figure out better ways to not have to take on as many in-person events, because I think I'm finally feeling 30 and my body just doesn't want to do what I'm putting it through, and it is what it is. So anyway, I'm figuring out my life as always and trying to diversify my income. Okay, that being said, I'm gonna finish up stickers, and then we'll be working on bookmarks and getting that done, and hopefully I'll have a kind of clear idea of what needs to be finished. But yeah, I feel like it's doable today to get that all done, and then I think I do need to make some candles this week. Smutty bookish candle, we have one left, so I definitely need to make some more, and then hopefully we'll get some more wholesale orders. It's been slow over the weekend, but I think it was because it was Mother's Day, so, and I just restocked all my candles, so hopefully we'll get some orders. And yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop yapping and get back into it. Okay, so I got all my bookmarks done as well as all the stickers, and now I'm printing out. I had somebody order a ton of bookmarks they ordered 30, and if you're ever trying to order a large amount, even if it's not for wholesale, just let me know. I can try to work out a discount. And this person reached out through Etsy. I then was like, it's gonna be easier to do it through my website. We went back and forth a little bit. I want to show you guys, I put one of the new Kindle inserts in here with my stickers. I think I need to tape my stickers so they stick in place because I don't want to like put them on here yet. I also think I'm gonna switch them out because I've had these stickers in here for a minute. Look how cute it looks. So fun. Okay, so I think I'm going to be done for today. Eli right now is going through and double checking our inventory with shirts because I feel like it's a little off just from constant markets and inventory switching and stuff selling online. So he's doing that now, so then I can make my list tonight of what I need to make for this weekend's event. And then I'm also going to try to do a little bit of extra work later, but from bed because I want to be cozy. But I'm feeling pretty good. I got through stickers, bookmarks. I realized some of my Kindle inserts were a little bit big, so I just cut them down. So that won't be an issue. And then I made a ton of the band book, oh my gosh, I'm like staring at them, bookmarks, because I had a big order, and so that's done. But yeah, basically everything, I think, yeah, everything, but I was gonna print out new prints, but I need to wait for my backing boards to show up because I was like, well, I can't really package them until that happens. And then I need to figure out how I'm going to list them, if I'm going to put them online, if I'm just going to sell in person for a bit, or if I might wait on new prints because I feel like we have a good amount. It's just like I kind of want stuff that's new. Anyways, as far as decor bin, checked off the list, and that was my goal for today. And so I think as soon as I get the apparel list done, I'm going to feel so good. And then tomorrow we'll jump into a bunch of other stuff. We'll probably press apparel tomorrow, do the couple cups. I'm not having to do a ton. I think what I'm probably gonna do, make like a couple more cups, and then make more if I need to the night. Like I'm gonna do the first day, and then if it's looking like I need to make more, I can just make more. Since we're in town for this event, thank God. I have, you know, access to everything in my shop, so if anything sells out, I can just make more. I do need to make candles as well as wrap books. So part of me is like, if I can just get all that done, and then Thursday, what day is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, we just focus on a lot of other stuff. I don't think I'm gonna have my West Coast collection done. I just really want it to be good, and I'm having a hard time with it, and so I think I'm gonna just not stress and not try to rush it. But I do need to focus on new designs and also working on that to be ready for some events coming up. But yeah, I'm really bummed. I wanted this to be ready for U District. It's just, I don't think it's gonna happen at this point, and you know, that sucks, but it is what it is. I can only do so much in a day. But anyway, that is all for today, and we'll be back early tomorrow to get back into a million things I have to do. Woo! Love it. Hello friends, happy Wednesday. So it is 10:30, so we're starting a little earlier with the vlog than I have been for the last few days. But I printed out my orders. I have 4 online orders, which is amazing. So I'm gonna work on stuff to get these out the door for tomorrow. So I'm gonna get these packed today, or at least get everything made for those orders, because some of them have items that I need to make. And then, yeah, I think just a couple have things I need to make. And then we're gonna work on market prep. So I need to press some apparel. I made my list last night. It's like over there. And I'm gonna pull all the blanks and we'll start pressing at some point today. I'm also gonna make a couple cups, and then I'll probably wrap up some books and then make some candles. And today is just gonna be to get all the prep done so that I don't have to worry about it the next 2 days, and I can work on a lot of other things I need to do. Yeah, there's just a lot to accomplish and not enough of me. That's pretty much my theme, I feel like. But yeah, I just feel like I need to push through this stuff and then jump to all the other things I need to accomplish, because there's quite a bit. I think as far as candles, I only really need to make this muddy bookish candle, and then I think that's maybe all I'm gonna make, because everything else is kind of like, I haven't been selling a ton of candles. I also need to finish, actually, hopefully I'll make my Seattle candle today, because I have the scents now that I need, and I'm gonna double check they all smell good. And then at some point I'm gonna redo the Spokane one, because people keep saying it smells good, but no one's purchased it yet. But I also haven't had a lot of candle sales lately. I think it's spring related. At least that's what I hear. So but everyone's been like positive about it, but I think I might have an allergic reaction to one of the scents in there, or just something is triggering migraines, so I cannot smell it. I cannot make them anymore. So we have 4 of those ones, but then there's gonna be a new scent that will be the signature Spokane scent, and then as well as a Seattle scent, which I'm excited about. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to accomplish. I looked in my what is it called, art board. It's for packaging your prints. They're not showing up today, and so I don't know if I should print the new prints out today, just because I'm like, well, I don't have the stuff to package them, so I might print them tomorrow. But everything else is in a good spot. It's just apparel and some candles, and then just wrapping more books to have on standby. I think I have enough to bring for day 1, but at least having some more here in case it sells out where we need to, you know, just have more. I don't want to like be waiting or like having to do it like that night, because I have had to do that before and it's not fun. But also part of me is like, maybe no, I should do it. I was like, maybe I shouldn't worry about it. We're gonna do it, and then I hopefully, as I'm making candles and working on the books, I'm gonna hopefully work on some other side things that I can't really talk about yet, but hopefully that will happen. And then maybe later today, or it's gonna be early tomorrow, I'm going to edit the Crafty Wonderland vlog, and then I'll almost be caught up. We're like 1 vlog behind, so it's just like a little frustrating that I'm a little behind, but it's okay. We'll catch up and it'll be good. But now I think I'm gonna jump into the day. I'm gonna pull, well, I'm trying to decide what I should do first, because I kind of want to pull apparel, but Eli's in there and I don't want to like ruin his TV time, you know, before work. And I don't want to like press a whole bunch of things, make a whole bunch of noise. So that is a struggle. That is a struggle. Anyway, I'll figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm trying to be brave, and I'm setting up my TikTok shop account again, and we'll see how it goes. I just edited a video to go on Reels and TikTok. I'm gonna clear off my TikTok shop account videos because like they weren't that great anyway. And then hopefully start posting again over there. It feels a little scary, but I do want to kind of get more online traction and I need to post more. So I made a video showing like the process of picking out your blind date with a banned book bundle, and I think it looks cute. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff doing here. Ew. I just connected it and it looks angry at me. Oh. Okay. It's scary. I haven't been on here in so long. There's a lot of products on here that I'm gonna delete and keep things simple on TikTok Shop. I feel like, let's see if I can sync this now. Maybe. I'm like, is this working? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna keep things kind of simple and we'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm just gonna try to focus. I do want to make like a plan for social media and just stick to it. It's just really hard when it's like so much work. It's just like the filming is fine, it's the editing and like the voiceover. So maybe I just need to make set times and like that's what I do. So maybe that would keep me accountable or keep it as like a, because I feel like when I was really good about posting, it was like I had to do it, and I think I've been a little like, I don't have to. Anyway, I'm gonna work on this for a while and then pull everything for pressing. I also think I should eat breakfast as I'm working on this. So maybe I'll go make breakfast as I'm working on this and then we'll keep it going. I am feeling good because now I'm like, okay, I'm trying to focus on a ton of different avenues and hopefully this is another stream of revenue we can build up again. It's been a while, but hopefully it'll be positive. Okay, this is like a live reaction. I just got an email. I'm like crying. Y'all, is my dreams coming true without me having to bend over backwards? Oh my god, I'm crying. So this is like really big news and I'm like trying to decide if I should wait to share. Part of me wants to keep the mystery, but just know that my dreams that I've been working on in secret, a mystery thing that I thought was dead in the water, just came back. I'm screaming. I need to finish I need to finish this apparel. I know this is like terrible to leave you guys in the dark, but it's gonna be so much better if I wait. Okay, I'm gonna keep working. I'm in the middle of pressing for this restock. I'm gonna weep. Anyway, just me crying at my hopes and dreams maybe possibly coming true in like a way I didn't expect. So anyway, I'm gonna look into this email after I'm done pressing, but like the rest of my day might be a little derailed. And I texted Eli, oh my god, okay, I can't wait to tell you guys if I decide to do this, because it's a really big deal if I do. Holy shit. Okay. Ah! That's all. Orders are all packed. These candles are curing right now. I did 2 new scents. They're most likely, hopefully, if all goes well, will be the Seattle and Spokane scent. I just don't think I can do the other Spokane scent forever. I think it smells so good, but I just think personally something's up with my nose and that scent. And everyone that has smelled it has seemed to like it. I just need them to sell because I can't have them in here. But anyway, so I made some more smutty bookish candles. We made the new candles, packed some orders. Apparel is done. I was going to make some more world tour, but I don't have more of the front decal, and I need to make some apparel decisions, and so that's like a tomorrow me problem. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that I can't tell you guys yet. Obviously, you saw me freak out earlier. There's still a lot to figure out and make sure it's for realsies that's what's happening. But it's gonna be a huge thing, and I really hope it all works out and it's a good thing for the shop. It is a little scary. It's something completely different than, you know, it's been a huge goal of mine, but it's been unattainable. But now it seems very attainable. So we're gonna hope that it all goes well and that, you know, all the things I'm worried about will just not be things I worry about. But yeah, I need to kind of figure out what this means for the shop. Obviously I have a lot of other stuff going on too that's just as important. I didn't get to wrapping books, so maybe I should wrap some tonight. Ugh, I really don't want to, but I really should. We have like 20 for Saturday, and I'm a little nervous that's not enough, so I should make some more, at least get them prepped so then I can just do them quickly, maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to edit the Crafty Wonderland vlog in the morning, pack some books, and then, oh, I have some cups left too. I don't want to. I just want to be done with market prep, and I really wanted to get it done today. So I either need to like just push through or just deal with the fact that I'm gonna have some work to do tomorrow. It is what it is, but oh my gosh, you guys, I wish I could tell you about this. Okay, so I'm going to post this thing on social media. I was posting like a story, and then maybe I'll print out the stuff for the books, and I'll pick out the books that I need to wrap. I think that's a good thing to do. But I'm glad these orders are done, but it feels so weird to be caught up. I don't have any fair orders right now. It seems to slow down a little bit. I don't know what happened, but it did. And then online sales are a little slow too. So I need to figure out a way to push some stuff online so that I'm not relying so much on the markets. But anyway, hopefully I won't have to be relying on these markets forever. We'll see. Anyways, I am going to stop yapping And I think this is where I'm gonna end the vlog for today, now that I think about it. Yeah, this is the end for today. Because, yeah, it's almost 8 o'clock. Eli gets off at 8. So maybe I can get some more work done before he gets here. And then, yeah. Because I think I'm just gonna wrap books. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of want to focus on this. Oh, this is so hard. Anyway, that is all for Wednesday. I feel very productive. I feel good about what I got done. Obviously, there's always more to do. But it's been a really good day. And I'm obviously gonna have some moments of stress about this situation that I might be getting myself into. But I think it's gonna be insane. And I literally can't wait to bring you guys along with me. So that's all I'm gonna say about it until everything is officially confirmed. But yeah, very excited. Now I'm gonna focus on some of the stuff and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Boy, oh boy. Hello friends, happy Thursday. So, a lot's going on, lots happening behind the scenes. But this morning we have a lot to accomplish in front of the scenes. So, I need to wrap those books. So I think that's what I'm gonna do first this morning just so that's done. And then we made some candles. I like the scents. I'm happy with them. I'm excited about them, which is good for those sample scents. And then obviously we made more smutty bookish candles. And then the rest of the day, we'll see. I have a lot of stuff to accomplish that's not market related, shall we say. So we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of trying to figure out also if there's anything else last minute I need to accomplish. There's always something, and then I'm like, do I be brave and start doing some of these things that I've been kind of putting off because I haven't had time, like transfers, like for new designs, working on launches. I haven't even had a chance to make Kindle sleeves yet, or book sleeves, and that was supposed to be a part of a launch. I do think they'll be fine outside of the spring launch. I think they're really cute. It's just a lot. It's a lot to keep up with, and I'm still trying to figure out now if is a good time to order some of the things I've been planning on making, like the Kindle grips, like the Kindle cases, etc. Since the tariffs have gone down, I'm just nervous it's gonna change and like I'll be out with a very high tariff bill. So hopefully that's not the case. I, am still trying to find places in the US that make these things. They don't exist, and that's hard. There's ways I could do certain things, but it's just, it's frustrating. So we'll see. I'm gonna do some research today and maybe work on some design stuff. But for now, let's wrap up some books and then, yeah, see where our day takes us, because it's a little more freeform today. Same with tomorrow, because we have a lot of other stuff to get working on. I haven't had time with all this travel to all these events to work on a lot of stuff, and so I kind of want to take today to do that. So vlog-wise might not be as exciting, but for me, very exciting, because I have so much to work on and not a lot of time. So anyway, let's wrap some books. Okay friends, so I ended up doing 13 cups while I was watching Buffy. And then I just finished up wrapping all of these. So we have a ton of band books. I'm gonna sticker them. And and then probably eat lunch. And then hopefully I'm gonna switch gears. Like, I think I'll update the inventory on these, and then I think I'm ready for U District, which feels pretty insane to me. I do have some stuff I should prep for next week. Basically, I need to get a whole bunch of Romantasy critics because it's a book fair. But I think what I want to do is, at least the rest of the day, I'm gonna work on design stuff, work on this top secret project, and then I'm like going back and forth. I'm putting the books out like this. Yeah, I want to get stuff finalized in design so that I can order new things. We have blanks here to make things. I just haven't had a chance to finish and like be happy with some of my designs, and I'm feeling like that is what I want to do today. I also feel really wild, and this is like so embarrassing, but I'm thinking I might watch, like, do a Twilight marathon, because why not? Also because it's back on Netflix. So I'm like, maybe if I just put on a really, you know, I'm not gonna, we could go into our rant about Twilight, but maybe if I do that, I'll be productive having a dramatic vampire show back. As I'm currently watching Buffy. Apparently it's a theme right now. I definitely was a vampire girly. I will say that on record. Because I love True Blood, we love Twilight, Vampire Diaries, Vampire Academy was like my favorite. And there was like those series, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I was a big vampire fan in middle school, high school. So maybe I'm in a theme right now of Buffy, and then I'll watch Twilight. Top cinema. Anyway, I'm going to, this light in here is terrible, I'm so sorry. I don't want to put the overhead light because like the natural light's honestly not too bad. It's just a little dim on the camera. Anyway, I'm going to start stickering and then put my lunch in the oven, hopefully. I keep waiting for the preheat button to go off. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then we'll meet back together when I am probably after lunch. But for now, watch me sticker a ton of books. Friends, a little update for today. I've been working on stuff on my computer for literally hours now, and it feels like I'm making progress, but also not. It's just been a fluctuating thing, and I'm definitely feeling very anxious because I really want to talk about this big thing and I can't. And I'm also nervous that it's gonna fall through, that I'm gonna get so excited and do all this work and then it might not happen. And so I'm trying to not let it completely take over everything. However, as soon as it's confirmed, it's going to be taking over everything. So as soon as I have all the knowledge, I'll be able to tell you guys what's happening. But yeah, at this moment, I am gonna keep working, but I'm gonna switch to my sweatpants because I'm just sitting on the couch and I'm like, jeans right now feels kind of stupid. Also, it's like 6, so I feel like I can be cozy now. It's such a vibe though. It's raining outside. It just looks so cute. That's Lavender making noise. Hi, Tiny. Yeah, you're very cute. Labby's gotten her all her cuddles today. She demands more as always. But yeah, so I'm ready for U-District. So excited. And I'm excited that tomorrow is just a full-on working on new things day. That's like, I haven't had one in so long. And so yeah, I'm gonna be focusing on that and on this secret project, and hopefully I'll be able to tell you guys in the next vlog or two. But anyway, for now I'm going to end today's vlog. I know it's kind of been not very exciting. I just wrapped some books, so oh well. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to maybe try some stuff out if I get further on my designs. I'm trying to get some stationery stuff figured out, so I guess that's it. Lavender says it's done. It's done for today. Hello friends, happy Friday. So I'm gonna be completely 100% honest with you guys, because that is what we do here, even when it is not super fun. But I feel like it's the truth, and I just don't feel like, oh, lying. Lavender is here, obviously. Oh, she's been such a good girl. Lappy's literally the sweetest. When I'm sad, she's like this. She's like, Mom. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I did not film today, and I honestly did not do a ton today. I think I could go into the long-winded version of this, but I'll keep it short. It's just been a lot. There's a lot of stuff going on in my personal life that we're trying to figure out, as well as the shop with markets, and I am burnt out, and it's just been, obviously there's been a lot of it this year. It's been a lot of off and ons. There's just a lot going on in the world. It's really hard to just focus in on your little bubble, because, you know, things are happening. And I honestly today just like could not, I felt terrible all day. So I don't look good today. Like, look at the bun. The bun is floppy. I didn't plan on having my hair up again, but it is what it is. I also think it's because it's the last 2 days have been like the first breather I've had, honestly, in months. And especially with Market Palooza, it's a lot. And I don't recommend this string of markets unless maybe you don't make everything, or at least you are able to keep up with, maybe you don't have as many products. That's even true. I know a lot of people that do markets every weekend, but maybe they have a very distinct product line. So it is a little bit easier. With my stuff, it's just all over the place. I make all of it. I love all of it, and it sells well, and I love the shop. But today was the first day in a very long time that I just could not show up for it. I just feel so drained and so exhausted. And so I did what I needed to do. You know, there's obviously tasks that you can't just like say I'm not gonna do. I checked off those things, and then I watched Buffy. And I definitely feel bad about it. I didn't feel great all day. Like right now I'm finally feeling a little better. I did some cleaning and that helped. But yeah, it's just rough. It is rough to run a business, especially when you're doing everything yourself. And I definitely have a lot of things happening that are very exciting, but they're also big and scary and new. And so I have some imposter syndrome, some like, oh my gosh, is this the right steps to take? You know, there's just a lot. And I know a lot of you guys can relate, even if you are, you know, still taking your steps to running a business. It's just hard, and it's not an easy track. And I think that's just something not a lot of people talk about, and that's why I talk about it here. I know some people kind of get bummed out about it, but I think it's just honest. I rather tell people like running a business is hard, and it's not like always fun. It usually is. There's just times that it's just exhausting, and right now I'm a little exhausted. I think after this next week is probably going to be one of my busiest weeks. I have a lot of social obligations, which I'm very excited about, but it's also like those things, you know, are happening on top of prepping. We have a Tacoma 2-day event next weekend. This weekend is U-District, so it's a 2-day, both are 2-day, oh my gosh. That's also what I shouldn't have done, is planned so many 2-day events back to back. But after Tacoma, I get a break, and so I did work on some new designs and was making my like product lists of how I go through that today. So I usually make a big list of like the theme of the launch, and then I break it down into each thing that I want to make. Oh, how can I be sad when I have Lavender? That's really the question. Wiener dogs are just special little doggies. Yeah. Anyways, so I'm just being honest, like I wasn't even gonna show up on camera all today, but I wanted to just because I'm feeling a teeny bit better. I also think there's just a lot of other, you know, external things that are happening in my life that I, you know, don't get to share as often with you guys, but there's just a lot happening and it's just been a lot today. And so I also was like, okay, I'm about to work 2 days in a row and then have a lot of social stuff happening on top of prep for next weekend. So I decided, you know, I should take a little bit of me time today and not push it because otherwise I'm really not going to be able to do it. And I know it's bad when I don't even want to do the bare minimum, which is very rare for me. But I think it's also, I've been pushing really hard since, I mean, I've been doing the shop for 5 years. There's been ebbs and flows with my career in film and the requirements of that, where times like the shop had to get put on the back burner and it was kind of there, but I wasn't doing a ton. And then in the last 2 years, it's been go, 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 go. I haven't really taken a vacation. I haven't really taken time for myself just because that's unfortunately what's going on in the world. I have to pay bills and that's just what it is. So hopefully though, my biggest goal this year is to get to the point where financially I can take some breaks, so, and not have to be doing these markets. And so I'm trying to figure out ways to get orders in online, and it is really hard. And if you're going through that right now too, which I know most of us are, it's hard to get online sales. And if you're getting any, you're doing great. And if you're not yet, it takes some time. It took me quite a long time to start getting consistent orders. Like this week, you know, we had 4 orders go out, and I know a couple might be from YouTube, so thank you if you ordered. But then sometimes it's like the rest of the week I haven't had a single order, and that feels very odd. I haven't had wholesale either. And so yeah, it's just hard. It's just a lot of ebbs and flows and figuring out what's next. And so just want to show up for you guys, and everything's gonna be okay. I feel a lot better. I'm glad I didn't film earlier. It would have been very doom and gloom. I just was feeling such dread, and it's just, there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm feeling better, and sometimes you just need to take that time for yourself, and that's healthy, and mental health does matter. As many of my stickers say, I'm a little sad, and that's okay. My favorite sticker, the one that gets the most chuckles and the most purchases. But I just want to say thank you guys for being here, as always, for another week in the studio. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know it's not like the, oh my god, amazing end of the week. But I'm feeling better, and I am excited for you district. I'm just a little burnt out. So, and it's a very long event. It's a lot of people. So I just need to prepare myself for a lot of socialization, it's raining tomorrow. The weather's not gonna be as nice as I hoped. But we'll film that in a separate vlog, and hopefully it'll be a fun one. That was my first event last year that I cracked $2,000. So it was a big deal for me. I was like, 2,000 sales, that would be crazy. And so I'm curious to see how it goes this year. We'll see. I have some high hopes, trying to keep them. I'm trying not to compare numbers, but I am very excited to see how it goes this weekend, especially when I have a lot of new things and I have a different display, and hopefully it'll be good. So thank you guys so much for this week and for watching. As always, it means so much to me getting your comments and getting to talk to you guys in that way. It really means a lot, and it is really funny when you guys comment like, oh my gosh, there you are, when I post late. Honestly, I'm like, it makes me feel, one, a little stressed because I want to make you guys happy, but also it just makes me feel so special that I'm in your schedule and I'm part of your routine and your crafting and your small business journey too. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys all next time.